Join me as I dive into the question of whether our Milky Way galaxy is just an average Joe in the vast universe. Can I find evidence that proves it's something special? Let's find out. The Milky Way is more than just a tasty candy bar. It's our home galaxy, the one we've been studying for centuries. As astronomers, we've come to learn so much about this cosmic giant, from its majestic spiral arms to its supermassive black hole at the center. But have you ever stopped to think, is our galaxy truly special? Or is it just one of many average galaxies out there in the universe? Measuring galaxies is no easy feat. It's like trying to compare apples and oranges. Each one is unique in its own way. Astronomers have to use certain criteria to define what makes a galaxy average. For instance, we look at a galaxy's mass, its size, its structure, and even its star formation rates. But even with these criteria, it's not always a straightforward process. Different galaxies have different properties, making it challenging to find a true benchmark for what's average. One of the biggest hurdles is that many galaxies are too far away to study in great detail. We can only observe them as tiny patches of light in the sky, making it difficult to gather accurate data. Additionally, many galaxies are actively interacting with their neighbors, which can skew our measurements. And let's not forget about dark matter, an invisible force that affects galaxy behavior, but is still not fully understood. Despite these challenges, scientists have made significant progress in understanding the diversity of galaxies, from giant ellipticals to tiny dwarf galaxies. So how does the Milky Way fit into this cosmic puzzle? Is it a giant among giants, or just an average player in the universe? The Milky Way is a barred spiral galaxy with a massive central bulge and sweeping spiral arms. It's big, but not the biggest. With a diameter of around 100,000 light-years, it's actually on the smaller side of giant galaxies. Its structure is also unique, with a ball with a supermassive black hole at the center and a disk of stars, gas and dust. But what really sets it apart is its star formation rates. The Milky Way is actively churning out new stars, with massive star-forming regions like the Tarantula Nebula. Compared to other galaxies, the Milky Way's star formation rates are actually quite high. This means that our galaxy is more like a teenager, constantly growing and evolving, whereas many other galaxies are more like retirees, with slow and declining star formation rates. This high activity is likely due to the Milky Way's interactions with its neighbors, such as the Sagittarius dwarf spheroidal galaxy. But despite its unique features, the Milky Way is not as special as we might think. Many galaxies share similar characteristics, such as the Andromeda Galaxy, our closest major galactic neighbor. The Andromeda Galaxy is similar in size and structure to the Milky Way, with its own supermassive black hole and active star-forming regions. So, what does this mean for our understanding of the Milky Way? Is it just an average galaxy? Or is it something more? The truth is, the Milky Way is likely a bit of both. While it shares many characteristics with other galaxies, its unique features, such as its high star formation rates, set it apart. Perhaps the most surprising insight is that the Milky Way is not as special as we thought, but it's still an incredibly fascinating and complex galaxy that continues to capture our imagination. In conclusion, as we continue to study the universe, we're constantly reminded of how much more there is to learn. The Milky Way may be just one of many galaxies, but it's ours, and it's still a pretty amazing place to call home. What do you think about the Milky Way's place in the universe? Do you think it's an average galaxy, or does it stand out in some way? Let me know in the comments below, and be sure to discover many more Milky Way mysteries by watch some of our other videos. Thanks for watching. Please follow and like if you enjoy learning about our galactic home, the Milky Way.